Putin reactivates Soviet medal and presents it to Stephen Witkoff, a gesture loaded with messages. A historic decoration, loaded with symbolism, has just come decades later to reappear on the international stage. In a gesture that blends politics, diplomacy, and veiled messages, President Vladimir Putin presented businessman Stephen Witkoff, Donald Trump's envoy, with the highest civilian honor ever bestowed by the former Soviet Union, the Order of Lenin. What motivated this gesture? And why does this medal, abolished for more than 3 decades, carry such great political weight today? That's what we'll uncover now. During the Soviet era, the Order of Lenin was the highest recognition for civilians and military personnel who distinguished themselves through extraordinary service to the state. Receiving it meant joining a select group, a symbol of prestige and influence. The act of awarding it again, in the 21st century, is not just a historical memory. It's a clear message, carefully packaged in diplomacy and tradition. But the story doesn't stop there. Julianne Galina, a senior intelligence official in the United States, also received the honor. It was a surprising gesture, crossing geopolitical lines rarely crossed. And there's a deeply human aspect. Galina's son, just 21 years old, lost his life fighting alongside Russian forces in the conflict in Ukraine. This detail gives the award an even more complex and emotional tone. By reactivating Soviet symbols and associating them with American figures, Putin sends messages that can be interpreted in many ways: strategic rapprochement, personal recognition, or even an indirect message to the international stage. The fact is that this seemingly simple gesture touches on layers of diplomacy, history, and geopolitical narrative. For those who have followed along so far, it's clear that this isn't just a medal ceremony. What we saw was a calculated move, bridging past and present, and potentially shaping future conversations between global powers. In times where gestures speak louder than words, the Order of Lenin is back in the news as the centerpiece of an increasingly complex political landscape. And if this episode teaches us anything, it's that in geopolitics, nothing is accidental. Every detail tells a much larger story.